Hey folks, Patrick Cooper here with another 3 Songs Thursday series. Thanks for tuning in on a somewhat overcast afternoon here in New Orleans. We had a lot of rain last night. Some spectacular thunderclaps, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm usually not at around 3 in the morning myself, but anyway, the sun is trying to make an appearance. But the first song will bring the shirt reveal, and you'll see why. As you can see, it just says Cash, and these t-shirts came out after Johnny Cash started making some of his late-in-life legendary albums that were just called Cash American Recordings. The great Rubin was the last name Rubin was the producer of those and kind of resurrected Johnny's career late in life. So it was a pretty amazing situation. And the song I'm going to do was one that was covered by Johnny Cash in the Volume 3 of American Recordings. Cash American Recordings Volume 3. It's a great song written by Neil Diamond, but you know what happens a lot of times when Johnny Cash records your song? It becomes a Johnny Cash song, at least to many people. Anyway, here it is. Linda was mine till the time that I found her holding Jim, loving him. Then Sue came along, loved me strong, that's what I thought. Me and Sue, that died too. Don't know it well, but until I can find me a girl who will stay, won't play games behind me, and I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. I've had it up to here, being well love's a small word, part-time thing, papering, and I know it's been done, having one girl who loves me, right or wrong, we grow strong. Don't know what I will, but until I can find me a girl who will stay, won't play games behind me, and I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. Don't know what I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay, won't play games behind me, and I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. Ooh, solitary man. Great song written by Neil Diamond and then recorded late in life by Johnny Cash on Cash American Recordings Volume 3. The second song is one of mine. I know I've done it before, but I'm doing it again. It's a song I wrote after having a conversation with a server in a diner that I love to go to. It's opened back up pretty close to 100% capacity now, I think at least 75 here in New Orleans, happily. And it is called the Panola Cafe on Panola Street right off of South Claiborne. Anyway, I got to talking to this woman and she kind of gave me a thumbnail of her life story. So of course I stole her life story and then wrote this song. Her name is Celeste, but she approves. She has heard the song. I gave her the CD on which the song appears, and she seemed happy, I hope. Anyway, the song is called Alone at Last, about what happens to sometimes women when they get a divorce and then the kids are out of the house. They finally get to live alone. And for many of them, it is a euphoric feeling, and it was for Celeste. Anyway, kind of got a Stax Records Memphis vibe to it. I was waiting at the streetcar stop, trying to get downtown, when a woman runs on up and she sits herself down. She had a smile on her face as big as the river is wide. It made me want to swim across to see what's on the other side. So I told her I'm ready for the story, why she's doing so great. She said, okay, buddy, here's my tale, I'm gonna relate. But when I'm done, you gotta buy me a beer at the end of the line. Said, lady, you got yourself a deal, it's your time to shine. Time to move on. After the men and the kids, I made myself a new home. They used to tell me it's a woman's lot in this life. If you say that to me now, I'll come at you with a knife. I've been a good mother and I've been a good wife. I'm putting that on the past. I'm alone at last, and loving it. Now raising my kids has brought me to a state of grace, but that ex-husband of mine, he's a total waste of space. Now the kids are all grown and I'm done with mommy time. Getting rid of that axe has been a long, hard climb. She said between the men and the kids, it's time to move on. After the men and the kids, I made myself a new home. They used to tell me it's a woman's lot in this life. If you say that to me now, I'll come at you with a knife. I've been a good mother and I've been a good wife. I'm putting that on the past. I'm alone at last. Now after you buy me that beer, I'm heading back to my own pad. Spend some time with a good book and a beautiful black lab. So you see, I'm so happy now, live the life I deserve. Before I turn out the lights, I'll probably take a few toes of that herb. She said between the men and the kids, it's time to move on. After the men and the kids, I've made myself a new home. They used to tell me it's a woman's lot in this life. If you say that to me now, I'll come at you with a knife. I've been a good mother and I've been a good wife. Now I'm putting that on the past. I'm alone at last. Alone at last. Between the men and the kids, alone at last. and she is loving it. All right. This last song is a shout out to just a spectacular songwriter who is going through some health problems, and just found out about this actually. Lucinda Williams, the great songwriter who actually grew up a lot of her younger life in various parts of Louisiana. Her father was a literature professor and a poet, and taught at various colleges all around, some of them in Louisiana and then some of them in other states. And anyway, Lucinda in November had a stroke, and she is just now getting the word out about that. And evidently she's progressing very well, and she can sing, and her speech is good. She's having trouble trying to play the guitar or any kind of instrument, but she can still sing, and she says she's been writing lyrics and things. So this is one of her early songs that I always thought was great, and it has, of course, a Louisiana theme. The song is called Lake Charles. And, all the best wishes to Lucinda Williams and for her continued recovery.
He had a reason to get back to Lake Charles. He used to talk about it. He'd just go on and on. He always said Louisiana was where he felt at home. He was born in Nacogdoches, that's in East Texas, not far from the border. He liked to tell everybody he came from Lake Charles. Did an angel whisper in your ear, hold you close, chase away your tears? In those long last moments, we used to drive from Lafayette to Baton Rouge in a yellow El Camino, listening to Howlin' Wolf. We'd always stop in Lake Charles, 'cause that's the place he loved. Did an angel whisper in your ear, hold you close, chase away your tears? In those long last moments, did you drive about as far as you could go down that Louisiana highway, cross Lake Pontchartrain? Now your soul's in Lake Charles, no matter what they say. Did an angel whisper in your ear, hold you close, chase away your fears? In those long last moments, in those long last moments, in those long last moments.
Song called Lake Charles, written by the great Lucinda Williams. All the best to her continued recovery from her stroke. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks so much for hanging in here with me. Patrick Cooper, 3 Songs Thursday series. See you next week.